Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump in here and come into your channeled angel message for May 2020. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're watching for your Venus, if it resonates, my darlings, by all means, feel free to take it all in. I'm going to put the cards up here one by one for you to take a look at. And as always, I encourage you to look at the colors, the pictures, the symbols, and see what they mean to you, what they say to you. And that way you can take this general reading and connect with it in a little bit more personal, make it a little bit more personal for yourself through your own intuition. I might sound a little bit different than my usual readings because I'm going to step aside here and allow the archangels to come through to speak through me. So my speaking style may be just a little different, my dears. Without further ado, let's get into this reading space. Dear Libra, you have come into this new age as we are approaching a new dawn, a new renaissance that mankind will be stepping into here shortly within the coming months. You have had massive epiphanies. You have had massive awakenings, dear Libra, and you have seen your own reflection. You have seen in others yourself staring back at you, some of it wonderful and some of it not feeling so wonderful. But dear Libra, please understand that you are seeing yourself as a whole. And I, Archangel Michael, am with you at this time, assisting you and helping you to see all of the different shades that you possess within yourself and to be in a sense of acceptance of these different shades, these different angles, these different curves and edges that you possess, for they make you who you are. They complete you as a whole, and neither is good nor bad, but simply you are a sum of tools that have come together, of aspects and energies that have come together, and you can use these tools, these energies, these aspects, these colors in high vibrational ways or in low vibrational ways, but there is no need to judge, to label yourself for your composition, for the way in which you have come together through your life experiences, your training, the role models that you have had in this lifetime, to be in acceptance of who you are, as you are, seeing and understanding and accepting the beauty of all of these different traits and aspects that make you who you are. Dear Libra, you are coming into a time of moving forward and moving on. You are putting behind you all of the circumstances, all of the situations, all of the relationships that have felt so long for you, like a broken record, repeating again and again and again and again. And I, Archangel Michael, am here helping you and assisting you to step off this merry-go-round, to come off this roller coaster, this never-ending roller coaster, and to cut the ties to them in all directions of time, forever and ever. Dear Libra, you are preparing to see the world in a new way, in a different way. You are preparing for higher vibrational and unconditional interactions with your fellow human beings. You are understanding that you are worthy and deserving of being celebrated, of being accepted, of being appreciated, that your accomplishments speak for themselves, that your worth is not defined by these accomplishments, and that this is a time for you, Libra, to explore, to play, to have fun. And when the time comes, when all is moving forward once more, to travel, to return to the places of your youth, to return to the places where you once fell in love, to return to the places where you cried, to return to the places you ran away from, so that you may feel that you are going, in essence, on this journey and picking up pieces. This is going to be, for many of you, dear Libra, a soul retrieval, a coming back together again, an ultimate sense of healing, of wholeness. And I, Archangel Michael, am with you, watching over you, protecting you, reminding you time and time again of the exceptional, wonderful, amazing job you have done thus far, and letting you know at this time that you are going to go even so much further than where you are at this time. Dear Libra, please give yourself credit. Please be proud for how far you have come, and be prepared to truly feel confident in your own skin as you are, who you are, in your true identity. No longer a servant to labels, no longer a servant to status, no longer a servant to income, but rather in your wholeness, in your identity, in your knowingness, your confidence, in your essence, your true essence and being. Libra, these are very big shifts you are headed for. These are very big shifts you are walking into, stepping into. For many of you, this will change your course forever moving forward, as you are coming into a form of a spiritual evolution, a permanent change, as you are evolving in some way, restructuring your spiritual DNA, just as scientists speak of animals who have changed or mutated. You are changing and mutating. You are changing and mutating in a spiritual form, coming into a more fit energy, coming into an energy to excel, to thrive, to accomplish much more. As Spirit is moving and working through you, you are coming into this form of movement. You are coming into this form of change, of Spirit moving and working through you. Dear Libra, many of you are wanting to be of service. You're wanting to pay your blessings forward, and these things will come with time. Dear Libra, many of you have felt from a young age that you were destined for greatness in some way, and you could not understand what this greatness was. So you sought out fame, you sought out fortune, you sought out athleticism. Some of you placed yourselves in front of cameras as models, as entertainers, as singers, as musicians, and you said to yourself, these are failed pursuits, failed attempts. Where is my greatness? Why do I feel as though I was born for greatness, to be known, to be seen, to be celebrated, when my efforts do not pan out? Please understand, Libra, some of you may still attain this type of greatness or this type of success. But many of you, dear Libra, you are going to find those of you in your later years. You are finding this greatness in your later years, that you are in your later years at this time. You are finding the greatness in your awakening. You are finding the greatness in your epiphany. And as you are moving forward from a place of love, being the change you wish to see in the world, you are finding your greatness here. Some of you even finding your reputation preceding you, before you, so that you are finding that others know of you. There is now this type of fame developing, coming down the pipeline your way, coming in a very different way than what you had anticipated or expected. For dear Libra, you are making a difference. You are making a change. You are connecting in a way which previously you deemed to be weakness, you deemed to be a way in which others would take advantage of you, but you are finding in this service that you are truly, truly, truly embracing a beautiful, powerful, unstoppable force, that you are finding strength, and that you are finding many bending over backwards to assist you, to help you, to be of service to you as you step into your service and the positive changes that you are making. I, Archangel Zadkiel, ask you, Libra, to be patient as these changes occur, for they are very intense. And just as was spoken to you regarding a change, a shifting of the cells, an evolution, this is a tiring process, Libra. And so as such, many of you may find that you cannot move as quickly as you did before, or you cannot cram all the work in as much as you did before, and you will have to take these changes on, these goals, these projects on in baby steps, as it were. It will require your patience. It will require for you to be balanced and to understand and know that you must go into this giving yourself the rest that you need, giving yourself the sleep that you need, giving yourself the time to release as you find heavy emotions building, as you move down this path. Know and understand, dear Libra, I, Archangel Zadkiel, am here to remind you, you are not running a race. You are not here to fight against some clock, to fight against others, to be the first at something, but rather simply to step into your natural state of being. And there is no time limit on this. All you need do, dear Leo, is move forward and have reasonable expectations of yourself. Ask your angels and guides, ask me, Archangel Zadkiel, to help you discover beneficial and genuine, sincere, correct ways of measuring your success and progress that are not tied to financial measurements. The financial blessings will come, but not if we are measuring our worth and progress by some financial line, by some financial limit, but rather to come from a place of service, to come from a place of love, to do what we feel naturally inclined to do, and in this way come into the flow that leads us to that success. Dear Libra, dear Libra, I, Archangel Haniel, am here at this time for you, Libra. bringing down light so powerful. It will feel like fire. It will feel intense. And in some cases, dear Libra, it will feel in a symbolic sense to be blinding. This energy is coming in far more intensely than typical, than usual, far more aggressively and persistently than I tend to move, simply because, Libra, many of you have been denying your intuition. You have been questioning your intuitive gifts and abilities, and you have been saying these things simply do not exist. And I am here showing you that they do. I am showing you proof time and time again. And dear Libra, you will see proof. You will see proof to the extent, to the place, to the position that you will no longer be able to deny. And for some of you, this will be joyous. For some of you, this will be something you celebrate. And you will say, thank you, thank you, thank you, angels. Thank you, Haniel, for your persistence. And for others of you, it will be a disappointment. It will be a disappointment because you did not want to accept that this is reality. But understand and know, Libra, understand and know that there is no need to be in disappointment. There is no need to fear. Your disappointment comes from fear. It comes from fear of things that cannot be controlled or classified or categorized or placed into shelves and boxes and documented and broken down into particle by particle. No, this cannot be. This cannot be seen with the physical eye. This cannot be explained in a biological way, in a biological sense, but it is real, and I am real, just as the wind is real. You cannot see it, Libra, but you will feel it. You will feel it. Do not fear it, for you are being given the opportunity to embrace it, to the extent of using it as a tool, not as a weapon, dear Libra. We emphasize not as a weapon. Do not seek out to harm others. Do not seek out to send negativity to anyone. For, dear Libra, this is a way in which you will bring about consequences to yourself should you attempt to misuse this power to bring harm. Rather, use it to create. Use it to create what you would like to see for yourself, dear Libra. Focus on you and the good that you are able to do with this tool. I am helping you and assisting you to break out of fear, to embrace these insights, and to be able to see the truth of the spiritual connection some of you have denied for so very long. Dear Libra, be kind and be patient with the fire energies in your life. Be kind and patient and compassionate towards the fire energies within yourselves. Be kind and patient with those not as experienced as you. Dear Libra, be cautious at this time. This message comes to you in a loving way. This message does not come with criticism, but rather to help avoid heartache, to help avoid catastrophe. Do not underestimate the youthful ones in your life. Do not underestimate those younger than you. Do not underestimate those who may be seemingly not as educated or not as experienced as you. For Libra, understand and know this: you are being sent messengers. You are being sent helpers. You are being given clues. Each one brings to you a message. Do not discount them. Do not dismiss them. Do not feel as though they do not know anything. You are being brought messages. You are being brought answers. You are being brought solutions. Do not be quick to push them away, dear Libra, and embrace within you the things that give you a sense of joy, the things that make you feel alive, the things that connect you with your creativity and passions. For this, dear Libra, is how you will continue to raise your vibration. Be well, my dears.